welcome back to my channel, Healing with Sharon. If this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe to this channel. You're not gonna regret it. Please subscribe to this channel, okay? Like and share. Thank you so much. Okay, so today, just as the title has said, we're going to talk about purpose, steps to finding your purpose. I cannot emphasize on this topic enough. It is so necessary, it is so important, it is in fact, I don't know, what is life without purpose? How do you all do it? Okay, I think I can relate back then. Okay, but trust me, there is a whole lot of difference, and I regret not knowing about this. I regret not. Oh, no, I regret not living my life of purpose, not starting my life of purpose on time, not knowing about this on time. So you're fortunate to come across this. Trust me. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys 3 steps. I'm going to summarize it. Yeah, I'm saying summarize because just so you know, I already have a blog post up on this topic. Yes, purpose it's more broad, it's more detailed, it's more everything you need to know. It's there. I think it's more. It's a whole lot over there. So I'm going to put the link on the description box. Please click on it and go look at it, read it. I'm not going to tell you everything here, and I don't know. I think it will be better if you go check it out. So make sure you click on the link and go take a look at the post. Okay, so I'm going to summarize it to just 3 steps I think would help to finding your purpose. It works for me, and I really hope it works for you too. It's very realistic, it's very simple, it's very detailed. So I think these 3 steps will help to find your purpose. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of this post so you can get this basics. Okay, so but before I get down to that, I would like to tell you to emphasize on some of the misconceptions I think people have about purpose. So most people just assume that when they do these things, they are living their lives of purpose, or when they know these things, they are living their life of purpose, or they know their purpose, or they have found their purpose. Okay, so I'm going to say, first of all, I don't think that purpose is your vision, your dream, your ambition, and all that. Pardon me, guys. So I don't think that purpose is your dream, your vision, your ambition, your goals, set goals, plans laid out. I don't think when you're pursuing your dream and your goal, it doesn't necessarily mean you're living your life of purpose. Your purpose could be in that. That could be a part of your purpose. That goal, that vision, that dream could be a part of your purpose, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that is your purpose. Okay, another thing is, I don't think purpose is your hobby, what you like to do, what you enjoy doing, what you can spend hours and hours doing. Your purpose could be in that. That could be a sign or a step of your purpose, but it not necessarily as a whole doesn't mean that is your purpose. That thing you love to do is your purpose. No. Another thing is, I don't think purpose is your skill, what you're so gifted at, what you're so talented at doing, what you were so great at doing, your job, your singing, I don't think that is your purpose. That, like I said, that could be a sign or means or a step, or it could be an ability that is aligned to your purpose. But the fact that you can sing, or the fact that you sing, doesn't mean you're living your purpose. And again, I don't think that most people believe also that purpose is funny enough, that purpose is strictly, or it's just a niche or a thing for believers and spiritual people. Maybe most people think it's a thing for Christians, it's a thing for spiritual people. Most people don't, funny, and oh my goodness, it's so sad that most people don't even know that they are here living for a reason. They just feel like, you know what life is all about: catching a cruise, enjoying yourself, make the money, live the life, be good to people, and that's it. They don't want to be outstanding. They don't want to be. They don't want to. They don't know the fact that they are unique. They don't know the fact that they are put here on earth for a reason. They don't know the fact that they have something peculiar and specific to them. They don't know that they could make a difference. They could make huge impacts that would leave even after they leave, that will remain even after they leave. Most people don't even understand that there is a purpose in them, and that's so sad. That's a sad way of living. I was there. That's a sad. Where is the fulfillment in that? Where is the motive? For how long would you stay motivated? For how long would you stay driven if you don't even have an eternal goal at the end of it? Like a goal, an unrealistic or not materialistic achievement or goal attached to it. Okay, so let me not talk too much. Okay, now these are the things these are the misconceptions I think that people have about purpose. I want you all to know that yes, your purpose could, as we talk further, you would see reasons why I said okay, they could be a part of your purpose. It could be an element of your purpose, but that single-handedly you cannot say that these things are your purpose or your reason for being here on earth. Okay, so just to get that out of the way now. Okay, so what then is purpose? I know that should be the question running through your mind right now. What then is purpose? If you sum it all up, if you just want to put it in one word, purpose is love. I know it sounds okay, so let me break it down, or let's just get to the point, or to the reason for this post. Okay, so 3 steps to finding your purpose. Hello, know your creator. Okay, this is funny because this is kind of counterintuitive, because I said earlier that most people believe that purpose is not really for believers. It's not just for believers. Every single person here on earth, Christian, non-Christian, spiritual, non-spiritual, every single person here on earth has a purpose. Some people even die fulfilling their purpose and not knowing it. Some non-Christians or non-believers die fulfilling their purpose and not knowing it. So that's to tell you that every single person here on earth has a purpose. Now, what's the difference? The difference comes in the difference there is before you can find your purpose is you. It comes with you. Whilst you're born with your purpose. Then, but the difference is that before you can find your purpose, you need to be a believer. That's it. If you want to go on the journey of finding your purpose, if you want to experience this thing people talk about, want to try this angle of life, living a life of purpose, you have to start by believing that there is a God. There's an external force. There is something that is there is just this extra unimaginable force, okay, that is the source of your purpose. You have to be a believer. Believe that you were created by someone who was not created. You have to believe that you have to believe that purpose was put in you by someone. You have to be a believer. You have to believe in God. You have to believe in God before you can actually find your purpose. Because what are you going to find when you don't even believe that there's something to find? What do you expect to find when you don't even believe that there was someone who must have hidden it there before you can actually find it? What's there to find when you don't even believe that? You know what I mean? You just have to be a believer. Okay, believe that there is something put in you by someone for some reason. Okay, believe that you're not just walking around this earth, just living your life, making the money, being good, and then when you die, you're gone. No, you have to believe beyond that before you can actually find your purpose. So I want you to understand that if you are on this road, if you want to go on this road to finding your purpose, you have to believe that there is a God, there is a creator, the one who created you. It was put in you by a creator, someone who created you, and it was put there for a reason. So please, you have to believe that there is a God for you to be able to find your purpose, know your creator. Now, one thing is to believe that yes, there's a God who created me and he put me here on earth for a purpose. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is to actually know him. You want to find your purpose, right? Go ask your maker. You want to find something, right? Where do you start from? Take for example, when you want to find out about a product, for example, who do you ask? You ask the manufacturer of that product. You ask the producer of that product. So if you want to find out something about yourself, you either go ask your parents or you go ask, better still, go ask your maker. You think he's not going to tell you? You're going to find an answer. I bet you. You're going to find an answer. You just have to find a way to communicate. You just have to find a way to access the answer. But you're going to find it. Seek and you shall find. So you have to know your God to one extent. Okay, you have to know him to an extent, know how best to communicate with him, know how best he communicates with you, know what he likes, know what he doesn't like. I mean, you can't just expect to get something from him when you're not doing your part, right? So you have to know what he likes so you can get something from him. You have to, give something too. That's a two-way thing about relationships. So you have to have an established relationship with him. Know a lot about him. Know the kind of person he is. Know what he likes. Know what he expects from you. Know what you have to do. Know how to get to him. Know what you have to do to access whatever you want from him. So basically, you have to know your creator. Know God. Know your maker. Get to know him. That's the first step to getting to find your purpose. Okay. I'm not saying you have to be perfect or you have to be a perfect person, perfect Christian, perfect religious person. No, this is not about that. This is just about you understanding that you were created by God. There is a God. And if you want to find out about your purpose, if you want to live a fulfilled life, if you're tired of living that life that doesn't make sense and you want to live your life, a fulfilled life, you want to achieve what you know you were here on earth to achieve, then you have to establish a good relationship with your maker. So that's the first step to finding your purpose. Now the second step, know thyself. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to go on that road of self-discovery. Who knows you better than you? Who knows you better than you? Okay? Now some people just don't even see the need to know who they are. Know what you like, know what you don't like, know what you want, know what you need, know what you deserve, know your worth, know what you can or cannot do. Most people don't even know all that. So, if you want to find your purpose, please get serious about knowing yourself. You have to know yourself. Now you have to put a few things in place. You have to know some of your gifts, mostly your spiritual gifts. You have to know your gifts. You have to know what you like, what you don't like. You have to know what you're good at, what you can or cannot do. You have to know some of your talents. So you have to figure this out for yourself. You also have to know your desires, your heart, what your heart tells you. You have to even be able to communicate with your inner self. What does your heart say to you sometimes? You have to learn to understand your heart. You have to learn to follow your heart desires. You have to learn to differentiate between your heart desires, your mind, what your mind tells you, your mindset, what your heart truly desires. Yeah, so you have to understand your heart as well. You have to know your abilities. What can or can you not do? What can or can you not do? Know your abilities. Know your abilities. You mustn't be good at everything. There are some things you think you're even good at that you were not even good at. There are some things that you are good at that you shouldn't even bother to venture. You shouldn't even hold on to it or venture into it as a thing. Yeah, you may be good at it, but it could serve its purpose at some point, but doesn't mean you should hold on to it like, okay, this is what I want to emphasize on. This is this part of me that I really want to grow. This is the part of me that I really want to hold on to, that I want to use, to, that I know that I can use to achieve my purpose. So you have to know your abilities, what you can or cannot do. Don't force things. Don't go into it because you see this other person being good at this and you think you can't be good at it. No, that may just be for the person. You have to know your own specific abilities, what you can and cannot do, what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. Okay, everybody must not do a particular thing. Everybody, some people are good at this, some people are just not good at it. So know yourself, know your abilities. Okay, and then you have to also know your personality. Know your personality. Know the kind of person you are. Know what comes with you. Don't try to be someone else. Try to understand yourself, who you are inside. You can't lie to yourself, and no one can know you better than you know yourself. Know your personality. Know everything that you are made of. Know what makes you you. Know what makes you you. Okay, so you have to know your personality, and then you have to put your experiences. I mean, everyone has experiences. Most people's experiences are different from others. I mean, most people experience stuff in life. You wonder how is this, because you haven't experienced. Everybody experiences things for a reason. Everybody experiences. I mean, you're put in a particular place at a particular time with a particular set of people for a reason. Okay, you're in this part of the world for a reason. You're experiencing this for a reason. You're in this kind of situation for a reason. So you have to understand that your experiences, the various experiences that you experience, have a part to play with you and your purpose. So I've mentioned 5 things I think you should know about yourself. So head on to this journey of self-discovery. Know your spiritual gifts, your talents, your skills. Know your heart's desires, what your heart truly desires. Differentiate it from what your mind tells you or what the world speaks to you, things going on in the world that fill your head. Differentiate it from what your heart truly desires. Your heart desires are usually a guide to your purpose. Know your abilities, what you can or cannot do. Don't force things and don't try to be someone else. Know your specific abilities. Know your personality. Who are you, darling? Who are you? You are unique. Yes, no one can be you. No one has your fingerprints. You are different. Know your personality. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to incorporate someone else's. Know your unique stuff, your personality. Know your experience, why you experience these things, and understand that they are specific to you and your purpose. Your experiences play a huge role in your purpose. Okay, so that's the second step. Down to the third step. You have to know the signs and principles of purpose. Let's start by saying purpose is very unique. Don't think that you have the same purpose as someone else. Your purpose is unique to you. Yeah. Another principle and sign of purpose is purpose gives you your greatest form of motivation. I'm just going to spell out some of the signs. It's unique to you. Nothing motivates you like your purpose. Forget it. Forget it. Looking at your role model, looking at the high life and the kind of life you really want. Nothing of such can motivate you as much as your purpose. Can wake you up. Wake you up in the middle of the night. Only purpose can do that. Purpose gives you the greatest and highest form of motivation. Purpose keeps you focused. It keeps you focused. Yeah, we have goals that sometimes that's another sign to tell you that you're not in line with your purpose. When you have a particular goal and then you struggle and you strive so hard to stay focused to achieving that goal. No, purpose, it's easy to be focused on your purpose because it comes with so much desire, so much motivation, so much peace and joy that you just want to wake up at every point in time. You just want to be be busy with your purpose. That's a sign of purpose. Okay, so you see, that's why I say it's different from your goals and ambitions and your dreams. Yeah. Now, purpose is I don't know. So it keeps you focused. Purpose perseveres. It is so persistent. It doesn't change. It doesn't change until you achieve your purpose. It's not gonna change. Mm-mm. It's not gonna change. It's unique to you. It's unique to you. No one else is gonna do it. You have to do it. It's unique to you. So it's not gonna change. It's gonna be there. It's persistent, and it perseveres over time, over situations, over weaknesses, over everything. Purpose perseveres. That thing, that push, that zeal, that motivation, that desire, it perseveres over time and struggles and situation. Purpose perseveres. That's a sign that you are living your purpose. Purpose gives you joy, it gives you peace, it gives you fulfillment. Another sign. Gives you joy, it gives you fulfillment. So much, it comes with so much peace and joy. You're so happy. You're busy living your life and doing your thing, and you're so happy. Nothing makes you fulfilled as living your purpose. It may not always be easy. It may not always come easy. But that's the thing. You are struggling, yet you are happy struggling. You were suffering, and yet you were happy suffering. It gives you this joy and peace. And you feel so fulfilled doing it. That's another sign. Another principle. Sorry, back on that. So, another principle is that purpose gives you so much strength and courage in times of difficulties. Okay, when you're focused on your purpose, it gives you so much. It comes with so much courage and strength. And you just want to push and push and push and push. Yeah, purpose gives you hope. It gives you contentment. You are so contented. It gives you hope. Okay, yeah. Another principle you have to know is that purpose is dependent on other people around you, on situations that happen, experiences of the world, things. Purpose is dependent on it. I mean, if the world is not chaotic, one would not see the reason to love. And if the world is not as it is, one would not see the reason to love. And then how can you love when there's no one to love? How can you love and be of service when there's no one to love and be of service to? Yeah, that brings back to that principle of purpose. Purpose is always a form of service to mankind. Service to man, service to God. Yeah. So that's the principle of purpose. It's usually a service. It's usually an act of service, like something you have to do, something you have to contribute, something you have to give. Yeah, something that you have to give to mankind, to your neighbor, to someone else. Something you have to do. It's always a service. It's always a service rendered. That's usually how purpose comes. It's not just a thing in your head or something that you can just do or give to yourself. No, it has to be something you have to put out there to the world, something you have to contribute. So that's another principle of purpose. You have to understand that it's usually a service to mankind and, of course, as a service to God as well. Yeah. So these are some of the basic signs and principles that I know could guide you or help you to confirming your purpose, help you to understanding your purpose, help you to finding your purpose. Okay, so know your God, know yourself, and then look out for some of the signs and principles to confirm that yes, it is your purpose. Okay, so go start praying, start spending time with God, start knowing yourself, figuring out things for yourself. Okay, so head on to finding your purpose. So thank you if you've stayed this long. You're so amazing. Like I said, there's so much more about this topic on the blog post in the list in the description link down below. So please click on it and go read it. It would help you. It would really help you. I haven't said everything here, but I think I've made a brief summary, but I haven't said it all here. So go check it out, okay? And then if there's any clarification, any misunderstanding anywhere, anything, any opinion that you would like to let me know, please comment in the comment section. I will be glad to read it and probably respond to it. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, if this has helped you in any way and you're looking forward to more of this, please subscribe to my channel and turn on that little notification icon there so whenever I post you could be notified. Thank you so much for staying tuned with me. This is your girl Sharon, and this is your page, Healing with Sharon. Subscribe to my blog channel as well. Follow Facebook, Healing with Sharon, Instagram, Healing with Sharon. Please stay tuned for more. Thank you if you have come this far. Thumbs up. Bye.